Hi, I'm Terry Hutchins from allhoosiers.com, joined by Nolan Blair. We were just at the availability that they had Monday night prior to Indiana, Wisconsin tomorrow. I mean, the question that everybody wants to know is kind of an update on the whole Jeremy Hollowell piece and where that's going. Steve McLean did the availability today because Tom Crean had the Big Ten teleconference this morning. He has his radio show tonight. Everyone's expecting him to say something on the radio show. But McLean's answer was he will play when he plays when someone asked him about Jeremy Hollowell. But does this whole Jeremy Hollowell thing, the way it is kind of now, I don't know, the next step in the progression here, is this surprising you?
No, I mean, I saw Albers put up an article today on how the Herald Times wrote that this could take a while, and that really doesn't surprise me because it really does seem like Hollowell is really having an attitude problem right now, and that was apparent on the court even this season. So I think Tom Crean is taking it seriously, and I think it really could take a while. And I believe he's 1 for 11 in the Big Ten shooting or something like that. So I think it is going to take a little while for this to get sorted out.
I get sending him a message, and I get, he had started of the first 15 games, he had started 14 of the first 15 games. I get the sending the message. To think that that I thought that he was going to go from that place to not playing at all against Penn State, that seemed like a little bit extreme to me. But again, what people need to realize from our standpoint is we don't go to practice every day. We don't see the body language. We don't know exactly all that's going on there. Practice has never been open to the media, in the Tom Crean time here, and so it is hard to really know what goes on behind the scenes. So you're depending on what the coaches say, which is not a lot, and you're just kind of hoping that the whole thing kind of shakes itself out. Now, the bigger question is, if he continues not to play, now who really needs to step up in his absence?
Right. I think that's Stan Robinson. I think we've seen him kind of step up the past couple of games and be a bigger force, with passing the ball and being a scorer when he was needed. But yeah, I really look at Stan Robinson as this is a big opportunity for him to kind of come in here and put a mark. And I think he did that, especially, against, I believe it was Michigan State. He played really well. So, I think it's Stan Robinson. What do you think? Who do you point to?
Well, yeah, if you're continuing to say that Jeremy Hollowell is the guy that you want on the perimeter and to do those kinds of things, yes. But now that you don't have Luke Fisher and you have one less big body, I was really kind of thinking that this was going to be a shift in focus where Hollowell was going to be looked upon to get inside more and do more things on the inside. So now with him out of there, I think it makes guys like, Jeff Howard really had to come in and step up the other day. Mascara Perea needs to do the same thing. A guy like Austin Etherington, who wasn't getting a lot of minutes before and got a lot of them against Penn State, I really think he's a big key too, especially if he can get some of his confidence back, because he's a really good shooter. So I don't think it's one guy. I think there's a whole bunch of different guys that really needs to step up. Well, that's it for us from Assembly Hall today. It's Monday, the day before Indiana, Wisconsin at 7 o'clock, ESPN game Tuesday night. Continue to follow our coverage. Justin Albers has a great story on our site today about what Wisconsin does really well, and maybe an area where they struggle in, and we'll have plenty of coverage throughout today, and tomorrow we'll have our Hoosier Game Day tomorrow, where we have all the different links to our coverage leading up to tomorrow night's game. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.